So we feel with geothermal that the geophysics, the geoscience industry has a fundamental role to play in developing economic geothermal. You know, we're seeing huge developments on the geothermal side to help evaluate and move away from that reliance on volcanic areas. So geothermal has obviously developed over many, many decades around the volcanic regions. And if we consider geothermal, we need to look at two very broad properties. We clearly need the heat, and we also need the permeability. In the volcanic regions, we have a very clear expression of that heat. We have volcanoes, we have geysers, etc. And we normally have a very clear expression of the permeability as well, or the fracture networks. And so it's very natural that this has become an area of development for geothermal. But what's of particular interest for us in CGG is to figure out those areas around the globe where that combination is still in play, that combination of a high heat gradient and permeability, but maybe where the surface expression is far less clear. And we firmly believe there are opportunities around the globe where that can be developed and where it can be economic. So where the heat gradient maybe is not so obvious, where the permeability in the subsurface is not so obvious. And this falls naturally into geophysics and geoscience, because again, it's saying we really need a deep understanding of what's happening in the subsurface to be able to quantify these potential geothermal reservoirs and to be able to quantify if these reservoirs could be economic. We can combine all of the data that CGG currently has access to through our Earth Data group and leverage that with our geoscience expertise and subject matter expertise to perform regional or global screening studies. And indeed, we've just finished 2 such studies where we've delivered and developed a global resource screening study to help advise clients on potential areas of geothermal potential and areas where we feel that there's little potential. On the theme of the wider geothermal value chain, we've just completed a study where we've carried out an evaluation of the potential for lithium from geothermal brines. So these are very wide-scale regional projects. But then we'd also see a role for geoscience in really then honing down to support our clients on, okay, once they've identified an area that they really want to understand, that we bring together, if you like, that reservoir level understanding of the subsurface. And so for us, a combination of our geophysics expertise, particularly our multi-physics expertise. So we've had many years of supporting geothermal customers where we've been leveraging our multi-physics expertise to provide a picture of the conductivity in the subsurface, which is a very important indicator for geothermal potential, but also leveraging our reservoir engineering and our geology as well. So certainly we see there's a key role for geoscience to play in the geothermal industry in developing the exploration for economic resources.